skincare to artisan beef jerky, there promises to be something for everyone at a flea market in Bangor tomorrow. From the organizers of Not Your Grandma's Craft Fair, an event that popped up around Christmas, comes its springtime sister, Not Your Grandma's Flea Market. More than 70 vendors from around the state are signed up for Saturday's day-long market. It's scheduled to take place, rain or shine, outside under the Union Street Bridge in downtown Bangor.
We're going to have medium readings, laser engraving, screen printing, resin, tons of stuff. Cool Girl Collective is going to have a booth too. We're going to be selling clothes. There's a whole vintage market.
Not Your Grandma's Flea Market will go from 9 a.m. to 5 p.m. tomorrow. If you need to refuel during your shopping spree, Carolina's will be serving up some specials for market goers.